Have you ever wondered why some people seem to live well into their 90s, even passing the century mark, while still enjoying life with energy, clarity, and joy? Maybe you've seen someone in their late 80s walking briskly down the street or tending their garden with a smile, and you thought to yourself, what's their secret? The truth is, while genetics do play a role, lifestyle and daily habits are often the bigger piece of the puzzle. And here's the exciting part, you can adopt many of these same habits no matter where you live or how old you are right now. Today, we're going to take a journey around the world, exploring 6 countries where seniors are not only living the longest but also aging gracefully. These are places where people commonly live past 90, often in good health, without the long list of medications or restrictions that many of us associate with growing older. And the best part? You don't have to move across the globe to benefit from their secrets. You can bring their habits right into your own home, starting today. Let's begin with a country that often comes up when people talk about longevity, Japan. Particularly in Okinawa, people have been studied for decades because of their remarkable lifespans. Imagine entire villages filled with men and women in their late 80s and 90s, still cooking their own meals, practicing gentle exercises, and laughing with friends. One of their key secrets is in their food. They follow a principle called hara-hachi bu, which means eating until you're about 80% full, not stuffed. This simple practice keeps their digestion light, prevents overeating, and gives the body a break. It's such a small change, but it makes a big difference in the long run. Now think about how meals are usually structured there. Instead of one large plate piled high with food, Okinawans often eat a variety of small dishes. Colorful vegetables, fresh tofu, miso soup, a bit of fish, and sweet potatoes, which have been a staple for generations. Their meals are balanced, simple, and rich in nutrients. But here's another secret, it's not just about the food itself, it's about the way they eat. Meals are enjoyed slowly, often shared with family or friends, which turns eating into a social and joyful experience rather than a rushed or stressful one. That sense of connection at mealtimes reduces stress and lifts the spirit, something we sometimes overlook in our busy lives. From Japan, let's travel over to Italy, specifically the island of Sardinia. This beautiful place is home to one of the highest concentrations of centenarians in the world. If you visit the small villages tucked into the hills, you'll notice something special. The older men often gather outside to talk and laugh with one another, while women continue to prepare meals using recipes passed down for generations. Life there moves at a slower, gentler pace, and that seems to make all the difference. One of Sardinia's biggest secrets lies in movement, but not the kind that involves gyms or exercise machines. Instead, movement is built into their daily lives. People walk up and down hills, tend their sheep or gardens, and climb steps in stone villages. It's natural, continuous activity that keeps the body strong without feeling like exercise. And here's something you can borrow no matter where you live, make movement a normal part of your day. That might mean walking to the corner shop instead of driving, gardening for half an hour, or simply choosing stairs instead of the elevator. These small, steady movements add up and keep your muscles, joints, and heart in good shape. Food in Sardinia also plays a role in longevity. Their traditional diet is rich in whole grains, beans, fresh vegetables, and olive oil. Meat is eaten in smaller amounts, often reserved for special occasions, while goat's milk and cheese are more common. And yes, you may be pleased to know that a small glass of red wine often accompanies meals, enjoyed slowly with company. This isn't about drinking for the sake of it, but about celebrating togetherness and relaxation, which lowers stress and strengthens bonds within the community. But perhaps the most powerful secret of Sardinia isn't just what they eat or how they move, it's their close family ties and sense of belonging. Grandparents, parents, and children often live close to one another, and elders are deeply respected, not pushed aside. That respect gives seniors a sense of purpose and joy, knowing they're still needed and valued. And here's something to think about: feeling useful and connected can be just as vital as diet or exercise when it comes to living longer. Now, let's take a look at Greece, especially the island of Ikaria, sometimes called the place where people forget to die. Doesn't that sound fascinating? On this island, people live significantly longer than average, and chronic diseases like heart disease and dementia are far less common. One of their secrets is the Mediterranean diet, which you've probably heard about. Meals are filled with fresh vegetables, beans, lentils, herbs, olive oil, and fish. Meat is limited, and sugar is used sparingly. But beyond the diet, Icarians have a very relaxed approach to life. They don't rush. They take time to nap in the afternoon, to laugh with neighbors, and to enjoy the outdoors. Imagine the difference that could make in your own life. How often do you find yourself rushing through the day, even in retirement, feeling like you must stay busy or constantly productive? In Ikaria, slowing down isn't seen as laziness, it's a way of life. Taking an afternoon nap, spending time in the garden, or enjoying long conversations over tea are considered just as important as any chore. That slower rhythm keeps stress levels low and allows the body to recover naturally. And here's something simple you could try: giving yourself permission to rest more. That might mean turning off the TV earlier and heading to bed, or even allowing yourself a short nap after lunch without guilt. Rest is not wasted time, it's part of what keeps the people of Ikaria healthy and full of life well into their 90s and beyond. As we continue our journey around the world, it's clear that long life isn't just about luck, it's about the daily choices people make and the way they weave them into their routines. From the slow, mindful living of Ikaria to the joyful gatherings in Sardinia, these habits have one thing in common: they create a sense of balance. But our journey doesn't stop there. Let's move on to another place that has fascinated scientists and travelers alike when it comes to longevity: Costa Rica, particularly a region called Nicoya. The Nicoya Peninsula is what researchers call a blue zone, one of just a handful of areas on Earth where people commonly live longer and healthier than the global average. Picture small, sunlit towns where seniors in their 80s and 90s still rise early, tend their gardens, or even head to work. What's their secret? A lot of it lies in the simplicity of their diet and the positivity of their outlook. Meals here are centered on what locals call the Three Sisters: corn, beans, and squash. Together, these foods provide balanced nutrition, rich in fiber, protein, and vitamins. Fresh fruit like papaya, bananas, and oranges are also staples, and most meals are prepared at home, eaten slowly, and shared with family. But what really sets the Nicoyans apart is their strong sense of purpose, something they call plan de vida. This is more than just a phrase, it's the belief that every day has meaning, whether it's taking care of the land, being there for grandchildren, or contributing to the community. Even into advanced age, seniors here wake up with a reason to get moving. Having that sense of direction seems to light a spark that keeps them going strong for decades longer than many others. Think about it for a moment. When you wake up, do you feel like you have something to look forward to? If not, maybe it's time to rediscover a small passion or responsibility that gives your day more meaning. It could be something as simple as starting a small garden, writing letters, or even volunteering an hour a week. Purpose doesn't have to be grand, it just has to be yours. Now let's head north to Sweden, where winters can be long and cold, yet the people continue to thrive well into old age. What's interesting about Sweden is that their secret isn't just about food or exercise, it's about community and social support. Older adults here rarely feel isolated because the culture values inclusivity. Neighbors check on one another, family members stay in touch, and there are strong systems in place to help seniors remain independent for as long as possible. That sense of security and connection goes a long way in reducing stress, which we know can take a heavy toll on health over time. Swedes also embrace a lifestyle concept called lagom, which means just the right amount. This idea shows up in how they eat, how they work, and how they rest. It's about avoiding extremes and living with balance. Meals often include hearty whole grains, fish, root vegetables, and berries, but portions are moderate, and food is savored without overindulgence. Imagine how freeing it would feel to approach life that way, to not push yourself too hard or deprive yourself too much, but to find a middle ground that feels steady and sustainable. It's a reminder that sometimes health isn't about chasing the newest diet trend or pushing yourself in the gym, it's about listening to your body and giving it just enough. And here's something else you might find inspiring. In Sweden, older adults spend a lot of time outdoors, even in winter. You'll see seniors walking in the snow, wrapped warmly, or gathering in community spaces to enjoy fresh air and social time. That connection with nature, even in small doses, keeps the mind sharp and the spirit uplifted. Perhaps adding a simple daily walk, even just around your block or garden, could bring some of that same benefit into your own life. From Sweden, let's cross the world again to Singapore, a place where life expectancy is among the highest in the world. Singapore's success story isn't accidental, it's a mix of good health practices, cultural habits, and a strong focus on prevention rather than cure. Seniors here are encouraged to stay active, and many continue working or engaging in community activities well past retirement age. You might see people in their 70s and 80s participating in morning Tai Chi sessions in the park, moving gracefully in groups, breathing deeply, and keeping their bodies flexible. Another important piece is diet. Singapore is a multicultural country, and the food reflects that blend: lots of rice, vegetables, fish, tofu, and herbs. Meals are flavorful but not overly heavy, and they're often eaten in small portions throughout the day. But perhaps the biggest secret here is healthcare access and early prevention. People are taught from a young age to prioritize checkups, monitor their health, and address issues before they become major problems. For seniors, this mindset helps catch conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes early, preventing them from taking away years of quality life. But let's not forget the emotional side of things. In Singapore, family ties remain strong, and elders are respected as an important part of the household. That respect provides a cushion of emotional support, reminding seniors that they are loved, valued, and never truly alone. When you feel secure in your relationships, your body responds by lowering stress hormones, boosting immunity, and helping you live longer. It's a beautiful reminder that health isn't only about what you eat or how much you move. It's also about how connected you feel to the people around you. As we near the end of our journey, there's one more country that deserves our attention when it comes to longevity, and that's Switzerland. Nestled among the mountains, Switzerland often ranks near the very top of global life expectancy charts. At first glance, you might think it's just because of wealth or access to healthcare, but that's not the whole story. Their secret is a blend of healthy living, balance, and an appreciation for quality in the small details of daily life. Swiss seniors are known for staying active well into old age. The natural landscape certainly helps. Many spend their later years hiking trails, walking along lakes, or cycling through villages. But it's not only about the exercise itself, it's about the enjoyment of being outdoors, breathing fresh air, and staying connected to nature. That sense of being surrounded by beauty brings calm to the mind and joy to the spirit. Even a simple daily stroll in a nearby park can mirror that experience, reminding us that you don't have to live in the Alps to gain the same benefit. Food, as you might imagine, also plays a role. The Swiss diet includes plenty of whole grains, fresh vegetables, and dairy products like yogurt and cheese, but consumed in moderation. Meals are enjoyed slowly, and portions are reasonable. Chocolate is also a part of their culture, but again, the key is balance, a small square savored with coffee, not an entire bar eaten in a rush. That moderation, paired with high-quality ingredients, shows how enjoying life's pleasures without excess can keep you healthy for the long run. Another secret to Swiss longevity is their strong healthcare and preventive mindset. Much like in Singapore, regular checkups and early interventions are a normal part of life. But beyond medicine, there's also a cultural focus on reducing stress. Many Swiss prioritize time with family, weekends in nature, and a steady routine that avoids chaos. It's this sense of calm, stability, and structure that helps keep their bodies and minds in harmony. Now that we've traveled across Japan, Sardinia, Ikaria, Costa Rica, Sweden, Singapore, and Switzerland, the patterns start to become clear. The people who live the longest aren't necessarily following extreme diets or running marathons. Instead, they're practicing small, consistent habits that blend into everyday life. They eat mostly natural, unprocessed foods, rich in plants and low in excess sugar or fat. They move daily, not in a rushed or forced way, but naturally, through walking, gardening, or community activities. They nurture strong family ties and friendships, ensuring they never feel isolated or forgotten. And they maintain a sense of purpose, whether that's caring for a garden, mentoring grandchildren, or contributing to their community. The beautiful truth is that you can start adopting these habits at any age. You don't need to live in Okinawa to eat more vegetables and practice stopping before you feel overly full. You don't need to move to Sardinia to take daily walks and strengthen your bonds with loved ones. You don't need to live in Sweden to practice lagom and find balance in how you rest, eat, and move. These secrets are universal, and they're available to you right now, wherever you are. Of course, change doesn't happen all at once. You don't need to overhaul your entire life in a single day. Maybe you start by slowing down your meals, savoring each bite. Or perhaps you add a short walk into your routine, even just 10 minutes a day. You might reconnect with an old friend, pick up a new hobby, or simply allow yourself to rest without guilt. Each small step adds up, and over time, these small steps create a lifestyle that supports not just a longer life, but a fuller, happier one. And here's something I want you to remember: longevity isn't only about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. The seniors we've looked at around the world don't just live long. They live well. They laugh, they move, they eat with joy, and they feel connected. That's the kind of life worth aiming for. So as you think about your own journey, ask yourself, what small step can you take today to bring more health, joy, and purpose into your life? Whatever it is, start there. Because every day is a chance to choose a little more balance, a little more connection, and a little more life. If you found inspiration here, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share in the comments what habit you'd like to try first, or if you already practice one of these secrets in your own way. And if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more helpful and uplifting content designed just for you. Here's to living not only longer, but stronger, happier, and more connected, because you deserve nothing less at every stage of life.